Good afternoon, everyone. It is now Friday, the Friday before Memorial Day 2017, and this is John Carlin with Fincasters, and you are looking at live at my so-called Tannin Aquarium project. This is a dwarf cichlid project with a few tetras in it, and we are about to add some pencilfish to this aquarium. You can see the bags that are hanging right there, and they have pencilfish in them. Pencilfish are perfect for this aquarium. I was a little hesitant to add pencilfish to this fish tank because I didn't think they were pretty enough, and then people said, well, research this species and research that species, and so I worked on that a little bit, and I was able to find a red species and then a plainer species. We'll go into that when I do the actual recorded Fincast, but I thought it might be interesting just to see the release of these fish as we move forward. I'm going to take the phone off the tripod and give you a close-up look at the fish in the bags. You can see that they're pretty much now in about 75% tank water versus the bag water that they came in. And you can see that they are swimming pretty happily in what is mostly now tank water. And so I have 6 of these, and you can see the name on there. I'm sorry, it's a Latin name. But that's the pencilfish that I have right there, marginatus. And then over here, this is the red species. I think it's just known commonly in the trade as the red pencilfish. And they don't look super red right now, but obviously they have more red in them than the plain brown pencilfish. And if you're not familiar with this aquarium, it's what I set up as a tannin tank. It's really an Amazon biotope, and it's based on some footage that I saw on YouTube of the Rio Negro, where Mike Tuscinardi with Amazonas Magazine was snorkeling. And I did an interview with him, and he talked about our tanks are too clean, and this tank actually probably needs more leaf litter, not less. That's a dissolved leaf right there. That was a catappa leaf, and the little fish you see swimming around right there is a checkerboard cichlid, which is indigenous to the Rio Negro. There's an apistogramma in the background. There's actually 3 pairs of apistogrammas in here, and I've got a bleeding heart tetra. I've got 3 of those in here, and 1 little bloodfin tetra that was left from an initial school of 5. They got what I believe to have been neon tetra disease. So anyway, this tank is looking for something to swim up in the middle regions of the aquarium, and the pencilfish do very well in small schools. So I thought it would be interesting to go ahead and do a live Fincast, which is what I call my videos, a live Fincast of the release of the pencilfish into the tank, and just kind of see amongst all the roots and everything that I have in here where they might go to explore. There are 2 blue rams in this tank, which have been doing very well, and I had just turned the light on, and so there's one of them. I was kind of surprised that they weren't out and about, but there's one, and that is such a pretty fish. You know, I mean, that is just a pretty fish. And I've got a male and a female of those, I'm quite certain. The other one has a very rose-colored belly, which is typical of the female. So, all right, so I think these fish are ready to be released, and what I've got is I've got a bucket down below the tank, and so I don't want to get any of my bag water in the aquarium. You can see that I dumped out some old bag water in there, and I'll just pour the fish through the net and then release them into the aquarium. You can watch that live, and then what I'll do is I'll do some additional research on these particular species of pencilfish, and then once they get in the tank too, they will color up. And hey, excuse me, I'm attaching to the tripod right now. Sorry about that, the clamp dropped the phone, but once these fish color up, we should have no trouble with the getting. Oh man, and we just went to Instagram. Why does my phone do that? Hang on. I had a post come in, and are you still there, folks? I'm sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, I lost a couple of you. I apologize. All right, I'm just going to hold the phone and do this all at the same time if I can, because it's I've got a sort of a clamp system over here that's been working very well for the phone, but it doesn't seem to want to hold right now, and I want to get moving forward. So these are just fish that have been, these are the redder ones, and I just had them acclimating for about half an hour. And let's see if I can't find a way to pour them into that net. Stand by. And there they are in the net. And let's see how happily they swim away in the tank. By the way, this is my, in case you can't tell, my second live Fincast, and I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. But there you are, and they seem pretty happy right away, so they're not darting in the corners or anything like that, so that's good. And these are the red ones, red pencilfish, so hopefully they will become acclimated and start to see those colors come out, and I'll do some real photography with it. Back up a little bit so you can see. Apologize, I had to just put the phone down, which was not what I intended to do. See if I can't find a better resting place for it so you can see the next pass. But I'm going to go ahead and release those other fish now. And hopefully the phone will stay right there. Ah, that's much better. Okay. And I will tell you, the other thing I have hanging over here is a shrimp. It was supposed to come in as a crystal shrimp, which I anticipated would have been red and white striped, and it looks just like a plain Amano shrimp, or just a kind of a, I don't know, ugly little shrimp. And since this is a dwarf cichlid aquarium, I'm thinking that there's nothing in there that's big enough to hurt it, so I'm going to just release the shrimp and hope for the best for the shrimp. I ordered half a dozen of them, just one came in, and it doesn't appear to be even what I ordered, so. But it's a larger one, and hopefully nothing will eat it. Alright, so anyway, that's my little drama for the day. Sorry I didn't handle the phone better. I'm still working on this. There's the shrimp. Appears to be doing fine. If anybody knows more about shrimp than me, let me know. That doesn't look like a crystal shrimp to me at all. And we're looking for the pencilfish to see what they're doing, and there they are. They're schooling up in the top of the tank, which is what I was hoping that they would do. And I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if the red ones and the brown ones all school together. In fact, that's what I anticipate. And I would anticipate that bloodfin tetra would school with them as well. That tends to be what happens in the wild. Kind of surprised that these guys aren't out swimming in the current a little bit more, but we'll give them a couple hours and I think that'll be fine. They seem relatively happy. So there you go, there's the Tannin tank. I did a video with this tank recently. I'm still waiting for a new background to arrive via FedEx, and when I do, I'll get rid of the blue background. We'll have a nice rocky looking background. We'll take you through that process as well. So there you go, just Just a couple other quick shots. You can see I love these checkerboard cichlids. And well, let's see, I got a ram hiding over here in the corner. And I'll actually be adding some more leaves to this aquarium soon. There's my prettiest apisto right there. But anyway, that's what it is. It's supposed to kind of look like the what we saw when Mike snorkeled the Rio Negro, and we're getting closer. And I think the pencilfish will be a good addition to that. I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Bye.